Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday. I was like, wait, what day is it? Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody is having a good day so far. A good weekend if I haven't already seen you this weekend. Decent with the dab. Yeah, I'm pretty tired today. I would say I think I'm a little bit more awake today than I was yesterday at least, so there's some improvement there. But pretty tired, pretty sleepy. But I'm really excited to do the quest for Xilonen. One, because I like Xilonen, and two, because I want those Primo gems, because Nahida comes out later this week, so I need Nahida on my team. Also, happy birthday to Nahida, it's her birthday. So, we are gonna start off stream with the rest, I believe it's the rest of the Sub-Zero's Festival quest, because I have not finished it. I am partway through the one that came out today, but I'm not done with it yet. 3 Primos and Ascension Mats. Yeah, and the Ascension Mats. Welcome in, Tripwire. How's it going? Yeah, I'm really excited for the Xilonen quest. I want all the goodies. And they go away in like 2 days, so I was like, we have to do this today. But I'm excited for that. My Xilonen is level 80. I did finally get her weapon to level 80 though as well, so I was pretty happy about that. It took forever, but progress is progress and I will take it. But I did part of the Sub-Zero's Festival quest today, but not all of it, so we'll start with finishing that. But here for a short time, do what you can on game 2 before you have to go celebrate your niece's birthday. Happy birthday to your niece! Hopefully that goes well. Little party, little family get together, whatever it is. I hope it goes well for you. Let me get switched over here. Pause this. There we go. Okay. Actually, I think this. We'll leave it at the 3. I think the 3 is good. I got to this part of the quest for today, so go to the Sanctuary of Sarastana and decorate the flower carriage. I spoiled her rat and got her a ton of candy and jewelry. Nice! I hope she loves it. Nice, nice, nice. Flower carriage, decorate. Did everybody get their free Candace? I already had a C6 Candace before I got her. I was like, thank you for the free wish. I love the little swing.
Good. All we need to do now is wait for the parade tomorrow.
I will say I'm a little upset with this event because I wanted more people to be voice acted. So a lot of it, I do what I do with World Quest and I've kind of skipped through some of it. Especially because some of the characters, I'm not familiar enough with them to like even picture what their voice would sound like. So some of it I'm like, ooh, I don't really know. It's like Barzan and Kaveh were in it the other day, and I'm like, I don't really know what their voices sound like at all. Even Candace, I'm like, I don't know what her voice is like. Acting squirrely and they're squirrels. Good joke, Nahida. Have to get to the bottom of this after the parade. Birthday celebrations with delicious candy and beautiful flower carriage and... I have been like slowly farming for Nahida. Dear Archon, that sounds weird to say. Dear Knight of Flowers? Okay, sure, whatever that means. Oh, why isn't this like voiced over? Aw. It was her birthday. The Night of Flowers and their attendants found me. Archon, we finally found you. The people can't wait to meet you. This should have some sort of voiceover. As the Subserious Festival began, everyone smiled and gathered around me.
Are those Parisaras?
That random person has a voiceover? What the heck? Everyone prepared a bunch of surprises for me. Yeah, I was surprised this Sarush thing or whatever her name is was in this. Candy exploded in all directions like dazzling fireworks. Oh, cute Nilo. I mean, sorry, Nahida. 3, 2, 1. I was surprised to see Kaveh, honestly. Whoa, what is with that giant bird? Angriest survey? Yeah. You give Sumeru like the most talking in the whole game as far as Archon quest goes, and then nothing here. Nothing. Just skipped through the entire thing, lost all interest because of it. Yeah. I'll take some Fremos. Like, this could have been narrated by a random NPC person, you know what I mean? Or just like, I don't know. I feel like there could have been an alternative or something. When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. It felt just like a dream. Never had I witnessed a more perfect day. Oh my gosh, I really hope I get Nilu. Like, really low pity. I want to win my 50-50 on Wednesday. I'm streaming this again on Wednesday so we can see my Nahida pulls. Nahida and Kuki, that's all I need. Maybe a Singcho, like, constellation or two. Nahida. Sorry, I keep saying Nilu because I saw Nilu. Ignore me, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know what Farazan's voice sounds like, and I don't know what Kaveh's voice really sounds like. I haven't done their quests. This is Dia, not Kaveh. Kaveh's over there. Because Farazan is like, I can't think of the character's name. The girl in Natland that's like old, right? The granny. I don't know her name. I can kind of picture Tainari's voice, but that's about it. Even Dia, I'm like, oh, I don't remember what her name sounds like. Her voice sounds like. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna skip through this. We're just gonna skip. It was nice at least like some characters were voice acted, but the Temple of Silence. See, I don't know what that is yet. I have no idea what that is. I was surprised to see Sethos though. I'll hate them being lazy like he does.
On that topic, I wonder how much it's worth.
See, it's so random to just have like a character here and there with the voice.
An alarm. Yes, that's what I heard just now. Dear friends, a critical moment has arrived.
Like, I almost wish it was all just like all or nothing. So either like all voice acted or not voice acted at all, you know?
It is time to come together and play genius in.
Yo, Dr. Sleek, welcome. How's it going? Play JP, so that is an issue for you. That's fair. Nahida! I have to just give her little head pats. Also, we may have new voice lines for them. Cause I heard, I think it was the Paimon voice actor, like, it was like the studio where they were recording was having an issue because it wasn't paying people, so like Paimon went to like a whole new studio for like Netlin and stuff. So it's like people weren't getting paid because the studio or something like that too. Because it wasn't necessarily all like, it wasn't all like a strike or whatever, but I don't know. It'd be nice if they could get it sorted out sooner than later. You love Mona's voice, and yeah, I agree. I love Yamiko's voice.
Great Archon! You have a long life ahead of you. Isn't it too early to draw such a conclusion?
And this thing, like, this wasn't voice acted at all during the World Quest, right? I'm not crazy. Paimon's the one you do want replaced. See, do you want her replaced, or do you just want her to revert back to her original voice?
Thank you for your well, that's also true. Really? It felt like this
Sorry, I gotta
Cereals
just...
festival when you called out
It's driving me
Garinara?
nuts, this event. Let's go skip it.
No wonder Arasaka was so flustered. Paimon's sure everyone in Sumeru loved the surprise. Nahida?
Here with a photo? Gabe. Yeah, it was Hoyo's decision, yeah.
Pale floater! This spot is
Okay. Cute! Oh my gosh, not Tainaru with the, like, Genius Invocation TCG card. Oh my gosh. Cute! Nice. You can put it up in your teapot too, really? Oh yeah, there it is. Nice.
Taking a.
Ooh, another crown. Thank you. Thank you.
In the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit.
Let's see. Nice. Staff of Home and Welcome Home.
But it's best to
Are
dry your
you
clothes as soon as
guaranteed,
possible after the rain
Dr.
stops.
Sleek? Well, no, you wouldn't be guaranteed on a weapon banner, right? But does pity still carry over at least? I think the pity still carries over. You just wouldn't be like guaranteed on the course, right? I don't remember where that quest is. $51 pity at least? That's good. That's a really good start. Okay. We gotta do this quest. I don't need more of these. I have 92 of them, but I don't have any of these things from the boss at least. Weapon pity does carry over. Yeah, the weapon pity does, but not like the path thing, like the chosen weapon, like that doesn't carry over, obviously. I couldn't think of the word. Ryan, thank you for checking in. How's it going? 99 times.
This scenery is wonderful.
It was a good quest. This one? Yeah, that's the whole idea. That's the whole idea of today's stream, is to do this quest. I did accidentally trigger part of it one day. I like walked too close to it and it was like, it started it and I was like, no! I was like off stream, I was like freaking out. Good, just woke up, needed to work soon. No, not work.
According to the map, we should be getting close.
Fate points. Yeah, that's the word.
Look, over there! Is that Master Chevin?
Adorn my... Where did you come from? So strong! Let's get out of here, boys!
Well, they didn't put up much of a fight.
Thank you so much. I thought I wasn't gonna make it down this mountain alive. Saved by the traveler. Guess my luck's not too bad today.
I feel like it would be really, like, disorienting to have this thing on your eye.
Sorry. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chevin, a gem artisan. I'm not usually this lucky, but maybe things are looking up. She did, huh? I didn't mean to make her worry. I wasn't planning to be gone longer than 2 days, tops.
2 days.
But then, I discovered a new seam of volcanic crystal near the Shadow Pin. It's a large deposit, and the purity is exceptional.
Shadow Pin? I don't know what that
I
is.
dug up a whole bunch of it and was getting ready to head back. But the phlogiston within the crystals attracted monsters. Anyway, I'm sure you've seen the state this place is in. It's all because the Shadow Pin suddenly came crashing to the ground and left behind a massive crater.
Oh. Chelsea and Kevin?
The seam I found was closer to the outside, so it survived the disaster. Still, the crash riled up the monsters in the area, and now they're everywhere. I panicked and ran up a narrow path to avoid them. But by the time I was in the clear, I ended up running into those bandits. You showed up in the nick of time.
If the situation was so dangerous, why didn't you just drop the crystals and run?
I left most of them behind, believe me. I only kept the purest chunk. I have to bring it back no matter what. For Tlasoli and poor little Nechka.
Yeah, who's that?
Right.
I don't know
Oh, no.
names.
Tlasoli is a former ancient name artisan, and Nechka is her daughter. That's right. Or, well, she used to. Now she just handles regular forging commissions. Because of her daughter. Poor Nechka contracted an awful illness, and Tlasoli put everything aside to take care of her. Even as Nechka's illness grew worse, Tlasoli never gave up. Like a torch in the night, she was determined to burn bright, even as darkness encroached from all directions. Still, all's well that ends well. Thanks to the doctor's medicine and the Wyop's protection, Nechka's flame was rekindled.
Okay, it says great protection, but you said why up. Whatever. I don't know why it bugs me so much when they don't say like what the captions say, like they don't match. Like, why not?
Her condition has been slowly improving ever since. She's still weak, of course, and has to recuperate at home. But she's well enough to write letters already. She often writes to Xilonen, apparently. Her dream is to become an ancient names forger, just like her mother. Her birthday's in a few days, so Tlasoli asked me to find a pure volcanic crystal to give her as a present.
Yeah, talk about an important chunk of ore! What a nice makes her feel better.
I'm sure she and her mother appreciate your well wishes. All right, let's head back. I'm sure Emish is worried sick.
Mish?
Actually, why don't you come with me to visit Plasoli tomorrow? It's all thanks to you that I managed to bring back the crystal. You deserve a reward for helping us protect something so significant.
That's right! A good mood makes for a quick recovery! And of course, we wouldn't say no to a little gift.
Yeah, give us some more or something.
Don't worry, something tells me you'll like this one. But I'll let Plasoli tell you what it is herself.
Oh, you know what? I gotta go to like a forging station thingy. I need to forge some of the weapon ascension crystal thingies. Well, leveling up things. Whatever they're called. You guys know, right? You know, I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, I don't know. I struggle so bad lately. I don't... Maybe I'm just more tired than I think, because, like, words are hard, man. Words are so difficult. Okay, that's going. Let me check. Okay, so off stream, I've been using this team a lot. Raiden, Furina, Benny, and Kazuha. As for teams, I have like 3 teams I've kind of been using. We have like my OG team, Alhaitham, Purina, Sejuin, and Toma. And then we have this team that I've been using a lot. And then we have the Navia team, which isn't as strong as I want it to be. But it is what it is. I did have Singcho in place of Furina for a while, but Furina is just way stronger than my current Singcho. Like, he needs a lot of work. But Navia, Furina, Benny, and Xilonen. Xilonen's weapon is now at level 80. Navia's weapon is finally at level 90. I have this team, but I don't like ever use this team because my Xiangling is like awful. She has like no energy recharge. So this team needs a lot of work, but Alhaitham has had a lot of changes made. And I'm not happy with his artifacts. I'm going to put that out there right now. I'm not happy with them, but they are all Gilded Dreams, so they are all on set for him. But I need to like change them out as I go. But I do have some pieces that I'm like, oh, that'll be for like Nahida. And then I think it's a circlet I have for Kuki. Yeah, this one is going to be for Kuki when I get her. Like, I have some other pieces I've gotten for, like, Gilded Dreams and Deepwood Memories, but, you know. Ugh. Ugh. Talking to a future VTuber yesterday that is a huge Sejuin fan and streamed your account to them in Discord and demanded to see your teams in action. All of them had to have Sejuin in them. I love Sejuin. She's so cute. I actually did ascend her and Furina's weapons, but I just don't have the means to level them up. So I have been making progress there. As for talents, I am pretty close. I definitely want to get these both to a 9. I don't know if I want to get her E to a 10 or not, but I am pretty close. And the Narwhal has like graced me with so many of these things and like none of the other ones. I did get Raiden's Q to a 9 yesterday as well. And then what else did I do? I think Bennett's a little bit more leveled up. He's got work to do though. Kazuha I haven't leveled up. I think his artifacts, yeah, some of his artifacts are more leveled. I'm proud of this piece right here. His circlet is like the best thing on my account, I think. I've been working on it. Her weapon's at level 80, so I was proud of that. Her artifacts are mostly leveled. Yeah, all but 2. So we're getting there. We're making progress.
Holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
But I have been going through... I don't know what my exploration is at, though. But I was going around Fontaine and getting chests. And, like, doing time trials and, like, the fights for chests and stuff. So... we're getting there. I couldn't decide. I still can't. I have like another week or two maybe of Inazuma like for bounties and requests and stuff till I get that maxed out. So I'm like, what nation do I do next for my reputation? Like, do I just like jump ahead and do Natlan, or do I go Sumeru or Fontaine? Cause like, I guess it like depends. So like Raiden's gonna get the Inazuma wings, right? But like who would I put these on? Like most of my Dendro characters could pull these off, I guess. I don't know, I feel like these ones still probably fit best on Alhaitham. But then these ones I'm like, oh, who would I put these wings on? And I'm like Irina and maybe Sing Cho, I don't know. So it's like, I don't know which ones I want, but these ones are really cool, so that's why I'm like kind of leaning towards doing Natlan instead. I don't know. Fontaine, so you can give him to Siegeween. Siegeween currently has the Mondstadt wings, honestly. Not quite the right shade of blue, but I gave her the Mondstadt ones. These ones were just like too dark, and these ones are kind of too light. But what element do you have more characters of in? Oh gosh. Can I search that in here? Can I change this? Quality? I don't know. Can you change that in the thing somewhere? Elemental type. So I have... thinking of just counting. I think this page helps a little bit, right? So Dendro, I have Kinich, Kiarara, Kave, Kale, Yao Yao, Alhaitham. Oh wait, did I just skip Tainari? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll have... oh wait. 7. So I'll have 8 Dendro when I get Nahida. So... 4, 5... I only have 6 Hydros? Wow. So I definitely have more Dendros. Pyro. 1, 2, 7. I have 9 Pyros. But Pyro, like, that's the thing. Is I have those other wings that also kind of go well with them. I don't know. It's making me lean towards Dendro. You know, for the Sumeru ones. Hello, Welcome. How's it going? Oh, can I get to my actual... No, wrong button. Can I see my actual Alhaitham, please? Dendro it is. I think so. Cause see, these ones have a little bit of blue on the back, so it like kind of goes well with him, doesn't it? Like these ones match Alhaitham. These ones, on the other hand, I feel like are way too green for him. So unfortunately, I think Alhaitham is like stuck with the default wings because they look the best. They definitely match Kanich more than Alhaitham, but I think Kanich looks good with the default wings too. 220k in the co-op event? Oh my gosh. That's a strong dia. Go on friends? Why? I actually don't use my Yao Yao. I leveled her up a little bit and then I didn't use her. Okay, can confirm they match Yao Yao pretty well. They do match Yao Yao. Tainari. Your friend requested me? I'm not gonna accept it, but thank you. Okay, they match Tainari pretty well, I guess. And Calais. Why? Because I don't know you. Okay, they look really good on Calais, honestly. Alright, alright. Do I use Calais? No. Do I use Tainari? No. Alright, Kave, let's see. With the red on the back of his outfit, these wings actually don't look that bad. Honestly, those wings look pretty good on Kave. What do you guys think? Oh, even those ones look good on him. Guys, should I level up Kave down the line? Thank you, Diesel. Okay. Let me just... How do I... Where is it? Is it in here in co-op mode? Reject. There we go. That'd be a good time to check if the command exclamation point can I play all one word if that works. It should work. But I haven't tried it in a hot minute. Sorry, just want to pick up this stuff.
Oh, you're early. Looking forward to your gift?
No, I want the stuff on the ground.
That's right. Nichka's been so sick, and Tlasoli had to give up what she loves. Things might get better, but they could probably still use some cheering up.
I've already asked someone to swing by and let Tlasoli know we're coming. She's probably made all the necessary preparations.
Who is it?
Let's go then. Do you mind watching the story, Mish? I'll be right back.
I think after we finish these Xilonen quests, I could do the ones for People of the Springs too. For Mualani, technically, I guess. Because I didn't do those ones when it was like the extra rewards or whatever. So maybe we can do that too. I really can't wait to get those Inazuma wings on my Raiden. These are the dragon spine ones, which they don't look bad. But they're not purple, so they're not purple.
Here we are. Nice house, right? Give me a sec, I'll go knock.
I think I've been here before.
Tlasoli, open up! They're here! Slasoli? Are you home? Open the door! That's strange. Huh, the door's locked. But she shouldn't be out at this time of day. Hey, Nechka! Nechka! It's me, Chevin! Open up, please! Still, I told Tlasoli we were coming. Maybe she had to take Nechka out to get some medicine.
She sounds a little worried.
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a Tapetlosaur nest.
I just realized I've been pronouncing that wrong. The Petlosaur?
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a Tapetlosaur nest.
That's
Okay,
right.
good to know.
Tlasoli has a Tapetlosaur companion. If I remember right, its name is Iengu?
That scared
When
me
she
so
was still in
bad.
the forging business, she'd often have Iengu help with some digging work. But since Nechka fell ill, she hasn't let it dig much recently. Wait a minute. What the... This place is a mess! Iengu's nowhere to be seen either.
Oh
Whoa,
no.
look at all these broken boxes. Something terrible must have happened.
Oh... Alright, I'll just... find a place to hide for now. How is it that every single time Emish tells me not to go someplace dangerous, I end up running into danger? It's like her words have some sort of power over me. Maybe it's the Wyab's doing.
The tracks end at this cliff. Could the Tapetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there.
Probably. Can I not break these? Hmm. Oh gosh. Okay.
Huh. There really is a Tapetlosaur up here. Might not be Tlasoli's companion, though. Paimon still doesn't see any sign of Tlasoli.
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
Oh, she's got ears. You see her ears?
That's Chevin's voice.
Come down, quick! Tlasoli's here!
Her ears.
Huh? We just got up here and Tlasoli's back already? What a coincidence. Why is the Tapetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run, you'll hit us!
Iengu, come here. Are you being naughty again?
Just wants to dig around and explore.
Oh, that's a good Saurian. Oh, you must be hungry. Sorry. I'll whip up something for you later. All right, run along and play now. I'll come along in a sec.
Aw.
Sorry, you two. I was waiting for you at home when Nechka... Well, she snuck out and ran off by herself. She said she just wanted to pick some flowers for our guests. But she ended up getting lost along the way. Luckily, I managed to find her before long.
Yeah, Chevin told us she was just starting to get better.
She's still very weak. The shock and the cold winds certainly didn't help, so she ended up with a slight fever. I gave her some medicine and now she's in bed. But it's nothing a good night's rest can't fix. That said, she won't be able to meet you today. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Don't worry about it. We know she's still recovering. Chevin told us how serious her illness was. Her health definitely comes first. We were just dropping by to check on her.
Well, she can at least speak to me and go about her day normally. That's already more than I could ask for.
Hey, cheer up! This is supposed to be a happy occasion. We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers. Anyway, Tlasoli, about the thing I was telling you before.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Oh
Well,
my gosh.
it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's almost completely resistant to erosion.
What's this?
The techniques used to make it are all rooted in ancient name forging. Don't say that or the Wyatt might smite me. The process just uses a few of the same techniques and materials. When I first made one, I didn't think it could serve any practical purpose, apart from the erosion resistance and the general aesthetic. But then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make a special kind of ornament.
Blaze gem inscriptions made by an ancient name artisan, engraved with words that never fade. Quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description really does make it seem special.
Tlasoli's blaze gem inscriptions really are special, though. Word of mouth isn't always reliable. As information gets passed along, it becomes incomplete, forgotten, and sometimes even distorted. But the words inscribed on these crystals will stand the test of time. The inscription will never deteriorate, and the meaning will never get twisted.
I'm still waiting to see like Kachina or Xilonen through these quests or something, like somebody that I recognize from Children of Echoes. Because I'm like, I don't know these people.
It's the perfect gift for a dear friend or
Like,
significant
I have no
other.
idea who these people are.
You could even pass it down to younger generations.
Paimon's interested! Let's buy one, Traveler! We can engrave our names onto it! Then, once we find your brother, we can get him to add his name as well! That way, our names will be together forever!
Bye, Mom.
You deserve it. You saved me. And Nechka's birthday present. It's the least I can do to repay you.
My
Chevin,
thumb
I
is
thought I
killing
told you.
me.
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli. It's a great gift. I know how much work goes into one of your blaze gem inscriptions.
Well then, thank you both. I'll have it ready as soon as possible. Then, I'll have you do the inscription yourself. Nechka should be well by then. She'll be very excited to meet you.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know how expensive that would be. You sure we have enough travel funds? Hold on, this isn't part of some scheme to make us spend all of our mora, right? Chevin?
You never know. You do look like you have some savings to spare.
No, all my more is going to Nahida. I'm sorry.
No, don't listen to that, Traveler. You'll end up losing all your mora.
In any case, it's up to you.
Oh,
Oh no, it's the Tapatlosaur again! Quick, someone stop it! Paimon doesn't want to get run over again!
Tapatlosaur. Okay. Oh. What's wrong, buddy?
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I'd like you to help me repair my blaze gem inscription. I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. The rope and clasp both snapped, so I haven't been wearing it. I tried fixing it myself, but I just couldn't get it to stay. Could you help?
Just leave it to me. I'll make it as good as new. Thank you, Chevin, for going all that way and...
It was nothing. We all just want Nechka to get better.
You're right. Miangu, behave yourself. I'll feed you in just a second. I'll have Chevin contact you once everything's ready, Traveler. Maybe we'll even line it up with Nechka's birthday. We can even have a little party.
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food, and we'll make sure we're ready to eat.
Hi, welcome. How's it going?
Anyway, see you around, Flasoli!
Look after yourselves.
Feed your
Nechka
Tapatlosaur.
is going to be so happy to meet you.
I have no idea who Nechka is. These are like really short quests, though, it seems. Back to the Children of Echoes we go. Oh, the little ones are so cute though. Look at them. Oh, I should indwell one and then come talk to the little one.
Do it again. That thing you did just now.
First two are short, third one is much longer. I'm like shocked at how short the first two were. Even the ones for hang on, can I think of the name of it? Scions of the Canopy, is that the right word? Yeah, the ones for Scions of the Canopy I felt like were way longer.
It's been several days now. Wonder if Tlasoli has finished making the Blaze Gem inscription.
Third one's a
Since
roller
Nature's birthday
coaster.
is around
Oh
the
no.
corner, let's go to the tribe and buy some things, and then pay the family a visit.
Should I be nervous about the roller coaster I'm about to go on? I should be able to talk to that little one, right? Because he actually had a name. Is that how it works? Does this one have a name? No. Oh no, not a Stephen King novel. Oh no. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong button. An Outlander, an Outlander. They're afraid of me in the beginning, but not anymore. He's a guest of the Children Echoes, so we can be friends. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That's such like a cool little thing that they added.
The old tools really are the best.
Like, oh, if you indwell the right Saurian or whatever, then you can talk to them. Well, I don't even know about the right one. Do you think you can talk to them if you're in a different type of Saurian? Like, if that's a Tepetlosaur? I always say Teleptosaur. If it's a Tepetlosaur, and like, if you were like a Yumpkasaur, would you be able to talk to it still? Because you're still just a Saurian? Or does it matter which kind of Saurian you indwell? Oh, sleepy Xilonen. She's sleeping.
Xilonen, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can...
Yeah, she's sleeping.
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Ignal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then, and pick up my axe.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Oh, she looks so sleepy.
Hey, Xilonen!
I've seen this picture before, but oh my gosh. My mom just popping her head out from the table. That's funny. That's really funny.
Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem to be in good spirits. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle, even though I've already turned it over to you. There are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
Huh? So, what are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spirit way, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the Xilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nichka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
But like light changing the shadow on her nose, oh my gosh. It's like as if the camera was like slowly panning to like keeping it on her but like panning to the left and it keeps changing the shadow.
I've prepared a gift and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Oh, yeah, I make these myself, and it's a lot of work. But if you like a set, I can make some time and forge one for you.
There's a hazard flash on her face. Well, at first I was like, oh, like, was there a glitch? But then it kept happening, and I was like, oh, okay.
We often camp out in the wild, but a set of Xilonen's tools would make pitching a tent and starting a bonfire a whole lot easier.
Well, still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of To Kill the Brave. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were really old editions that were published a long time ago, but they should still be readable.
Children her age love fairy tales. The last time I was at Tasoli's, I even brought Nichka. Wait. What did I bring her again? It must have been her favorite thing, but, why can't I remember it anymore?
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you even remember your own name?
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days. I've been forgetting things for some odd reason.
Uh-oh.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the Blaze Gem inscription you have as a memo to engrave some important things to remember? After all, that inscription will never wear out, and it's easy to carry. I'd say that's quite a fitting use for it.
You do have a point, but my inscription is almost already full. No, I engraved some wishes on my Blaze Gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things I'd like to accomplish one day.
Just trying to manifest on it.
Even though Tasoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best for people to keep their inscription short, this Blaze Gem inscription was still made by a name engraver, the forger of ancient names themselves. Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some wondrous powers. So, many people who bought Blaze Gem inscriptions engraved their wishes and dreams on them, in hopes that they would come true.
Sounds kinda like a wish granter. But if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
Don't worry. We usually ask Tasoli to add the inscriptions for us. She has a unique method of engraving. With her method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text. Without the right angle of lighting, the Blaze Gem inscription will just look like a pretty stone.
So it's the equivalent of like holding up an envelope and trying to read what's in it through the light.
That's true. In the end, a Blaze Gem inscription is essentially just a piece of rock. It doesn't have the power to grant people's wishes. Making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing valley. The only one who will answer is yourself. But using it as a journal for your wishes is also fine. Carrying them with you and taking a look from time to time can be a good source of encouragement. Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back, that is. These things are extremely durable. It would take a lot of effort to change the words. And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. They're not cheap and very hard to get. If you ever lost it, you'd just be filled with regret. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one? Oh, well, I hope someone didn't give her an idea of making fewer and selling for more.
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in her ear. Still, I don't think it's such a bad thing for Tasoli to make some money by selling these. At least she and little Nachka are better off now, and won't have to worry about the cost of treating her illness anymore. I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning to send them some... Huh? What was I planning to send to Nachka again?
Oh my gosh.
This memory of
She's like
mine.
so confident and gets like more than halfway through the sentence, and then she's like, wait, what? And it's like, no.
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be able to save your memory. You should, go back. Yeah, get some rest.
Right. Right. Please give my regards to Tlisoli and Nachka. What's going on? Maybe I should go talk to Ernly to get some medicine.
So you'll be going to Nachka's birthday party too, Xilonen? Oh, perfect! Then let's go together!
I'm more concerned about that girl's memory.
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Tlisoli too. She hasn't been coming to the tribe much lately, so how did you get a chance to talk with her? Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Guess she's really pulling out all the stops for her daughter. Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book anyway.
Huh? Wait a second, our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise? If we ask Nachka, then she'll know what gift we'll be getting her, and that would ruin the surprise!
No, you say, give me some ideas, and then you just buy one of the ideas. You don't give her everything she lists off.
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like? Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it.
But if she's been sick and stuck at home, maybe she wants books.
Xilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must be something else she'd like besides books.
Unfortunately, no. Nachka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness and regained strength to write letters to others. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes and we can each give her one.
Yeah, even though it would ruin the surprise, we could at least get her something that would make her happy.
Just the whole rip the book in half. Here you go.
Could you tell us a bit more about the book that you're getting her? Is it really that unpopular?
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. You see, there are actually 2 versions of To Kill the Brave. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward. It's basically about a set of twin brothers working to defeat a demon lord. But after defeating the demon lord, the older brother, To Kill, discovers that the king's spirit has possessed his younger brother, Remok. In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat the demon lord, before jumping into a volcano.
Oh. Oh my. Yeah. Thanks for this, but I'm not reading it.
I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember right, after being possessed by the goddess Coatlicue, Remok said, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left." The other version was released only recently. The author heard a suggestion from someone and suddenly decided to try and make a stake in the fairy tale market, so the story was revised. In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon lord together and both survived. According to the author, this gave the story a happy ever after kind of ending. However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies, and the books were collecting dust on the store shelves. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book, and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it.
All because of a happy ending, nobody bought it?
Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one, whereas the older edition is nearly impossible to find. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nechka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition in a warehouse. I picked out a copy that looked relatively new and wrapped it up as a present for Nechka. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old though, so please be gentle with it.
Thanks.
Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition too. They gave me a free copy when I went to buy some chocolatl.
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now.
Yeah, Paimon, you can read it to me.
Okay, but you'll have to carry Paimon for a while. Once Paimon's done reading it herself, she'll read it out for you.
Let's get going. Tlasoli lives pretty far from the tribe, so it'll take us some time to get there.
Well, the whole intro to this third part was like longer than the whole other parts. That was longer than the rest of them combined. Ooh. Thank you.
Go on now, Yengu. Nechka is still resting.
Aww. He wants to play with Nechka.
Hey, Tlasoli, we're here!
Like a giant pouting Pokemon or something.
Oh.
Yeah, go chase
What a
Paimon.
surprise. And even Xilonen is here too.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? Well, I've brought the book for her. There are several editions of the book in Natlan, and I wasn't sure which version she'd prefer.
Oh my gosh. Not Paimon and the Tapetless store playing tag right now. Do it again. Run by again. No?
I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is one of the most popular options, so I brought it for Nechka.
It feels like her S's got bad again, but I didn't really notice that when we were back in Children of the Echoes.
You haven't changed a bit, Xilonen. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocolatl, so you can all try some. Xilonen used to love drinking chocolatl. When she was little, she would always have several cups every time she came to visit me.
Paimon's like hiding from the Tapetless store.
You were already a big girl by the time I finally had my Nechka. Alright, for now let's... Oh.
Oh?
Oh, Auntie, let's go inside. Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Yengu, and don't get in the way.
Oh.
All right, let's
He just
get
wants
indoors.
to play.
Watch your step, Auntie.
Don't mind me, just gonna read all this stuff first. Okay, now we can go inside. I'm like nervous for this quest. I'm like, let's give Stephen King novel vibes.
Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't scare you. Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocolatl. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter. Traveler, could you give it a try first?
Chocolatl. It sounds like they're struggling to say the word chocolate or something.
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the Children of Echoes. No, of all Natlan even.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happened to read.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so close.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model for the rest of us.
Not the she's a mommy now, no kid. Oh my gosh, Prime, I can't.
The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolatl, and let you play in the house.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have the chance to visit again after that.
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the drinks just now?
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house. Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nichka's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read and draw. But you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nichka's bed. That's how Nichka sees Xilonen too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
Oh, little pen pal sister, no.
Well, yeah, I'm here now, and even brought a gift as an apology. I'll leave the book here.
You said Nichka asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a present. When she's at home, she'd even ask me for permission to eat some snacks. Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to like her big sister more than her own mother.
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't done enough to deserve the title of big sister. Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come and visit her that many times. Well, the only thing I have been able to do is to help her find some books.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Xilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. We both know you are far too busy to take care of her. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nichka needs her mother's care.
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to pick up my hammer again. I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Xilonen.
Oh.
Whoa, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone! Hasn't Nichka gotten better lately?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nichka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a vacation.
Let me have a vacation. Oh my gosh.
You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolatl and cheering you on.
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolatl as you like. If you asked me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it. But now that she's gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nechka's illness actually originates from the Abyss.
Oh no, not the Abyss.
That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the forging of new ancient names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters from the Abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so everyone banded together to fight them off. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nechka was gone.
Uh-oh.
I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nechka at the bottom of a short cliff. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nechka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to forge her an ancient name. Oh, Nechka, my daughter. My Nechka. I was holding her in my arms, but no matter how many times I called her name, she wouldn't open her eyes and look at me. I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for work, and I was the one who left her home alone. Oh, my daughter. My Nechka. Why do you have to suffer like this?
Whoa, hey! It's okay, right? Nechka's getting better.
Quick traveler, help her with her abyssal wounds.
She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well, Xilonen has even brought her a gift.
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember that time. Phew. Alright. It's not every day that we get guests. I really shouldn't be crying like this. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'll make some shrimp bisque, grilled fish and mint sauce, and tower tacos.
We'll help. That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
Isla, can you deal with that?
Thank you both, but don't worry. It's just a few dishes. I'll be fine. You three just need to make sure everything gets eaten up. I can't eat a lot at this age.
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Xilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce? I remember you don't like picking out fish bones.
Nah, both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Just chew them up, oh my gosh.
Oh, come on now. If you don't want to pick out the bones, I can just take them out for you. Anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit or chocolate?
Cup of grain fruit!
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I'll go start cooking, but could you do me a favor in the meantime? I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute now. Would you go check by the door and see if they were already here? If so, please bring them in. Come on, Xilonen. Stop lying around. You shouldn't nap before dinner. It'll ruin your appetite.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know. You don't have to worry about my appetite.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right. I'm getting up.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Xilonen. It isn't far, so it shouldn't take us long.
That kid.
Leave the house. Yeah, I'm worried about Nechka, is that her name? I feel like she's not getting better. I don't even know her yet and I'm worried about her.
No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet. Paimon thought we'd see someone come flying down on a Yunkasaur as soon as we came out.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. They usually come climbing down the cliffs nearby. No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
Maybe they got lost?
I just saw a ghost. Hey, you there. Sorry, but does Tlasoli live around here?
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly eating myself.
Oh no.
Never mind that now. Those monsters are still hot on my heels. Please, you've got to help me.
Xilonen, where'd she go? Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters? Let's go help her out.
Oh, the little one. Oh, Xilonen trial.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Bring it! Alright, that should be it for the monsters. Yeah, it was easier than I thought. Oh, it also seems we're in good luck. The goods weren't damaged either.
Strange, we didn't see any monsters on the way here.
Terrible luck, maybe.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all the time, and I've never been attacked like this before. It's the main road in and out of the tribe, so people often come here to clear out any monsters. This area is usually very safe. I don't know what happened, but it seems like all the monsters around here have gone berserk. Even the docile Tapetlosaurs are in a frenzy. Tlasoli doesn't even forge ancient names anymore, so why can't she just move back to the tribe? If she comes back, Nachka will even be able to find some playmates. She's so young and hasn't even, Nachka's playmates. No, wait, I feel like my kids have played with her before. They've even told me about Nachka's favorite game. If I remember right, it was...
Does it have to do with their...
Strange.
These things? Is that why people
I
are
always
losing their
remembered it before.
minds?
How could I forget?
Not losing their minds, losing their memory. Sorry. Your cousin's sister-in-law is coming from Canada, so your mom is thinking to ask her to bring a phone from there, as taxes and phone rates are insane here. Your phone is an 8-year-old SE. I mean, if it's more expensive for you than there, I wouldn't see why not. That sounds like a good idea.
Look at that! He has a blaze gem inscription too!
Yeah, I'm gonna blame the blaze gems for their memory issues as of now.
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. We'll take the ingredients back for you. I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
Huh? Oh, sure. Paimon can take care of these grain fruit that fell out of the bag.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
That's so weird. Why is everyone we run into today having trouble remembering stuff?
Yeah, as soon as I saw on his hip, I'm like, that's the issue, isn't it?
I'm not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange feeling about this. Like it's all somehow related.
Yeah.
Once you live long enough, you'll eventually start experiencing strange days like this.
Once you live long enough. How old are you, Xilonen?
Let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise, we won't have anything to eat tonight.
Thing is, your dad is saying about Android, you can switch after 4 or 5 years. iPhones last too long, and your mom's always like, whatever you want, buddy, you just gotta secure college, not get distracted. I mean, I feel like, as someone who's had both iPhones and Android, that like my iPhone slowed down way before my Android did. Like I didn't really have an issue with my Android besides like one of them I had an issue with like battery life. but my iPhone, like, it would get like really, really sluggish and like basically it would become a paperweight because you couldn't use it unless you upgraded. But I feel like it's just like personal preference on which one you like better, right?
Ah, you're finally back. What took you so long? I was starting to worry.
Oh, yeah, we ran into some small problems, but everything's fine now.
Your SE can still play PUBG at 60 FPS, your mom's 4-year-old Android can't. Well, here's the thing, because it's not just iPhone versus Android, it's like Android runs on many different phones because Android is the operating system. So like, is it a Samsung? Is it a Motorola? Like, is it like there's tons of different Android phones that are even cheaper and like more affordable, but that do break down faster versus like Samsung being like a name brand for an Android. So it's not just iPhone versus Android. It's iPhone versus whatever phone is running the Android software.
Alright. As long as everything's okay now. You all have a seat. I'll get the food ready. It won't take long.
'Cause I think my mom has an iPhone 7 Plus, and like we had to get the battery changed on it because it kept dying. So that was her iPhone issue for her. A mid-range phone? I've never heard of that. You got both? Yeah, you got both. Which one do you prefer? Do you have a preference, Prime, or you just kind of like having both? I feel like I feel like iPhone was definitely like more user-friendly, like, because it's very basic, you know what I mean? But I feel like I've come to prefer Samsung.
Whoa, there's so much tasty food! You're amazing, Tlasoli!
iPhone and Samsung both use updates to slow down older phones. Apple got nailed in a lawsuit for being egregious with it. That's why I use other brands. Yeah, iPhone, I always had a problem with it, like when like it'd get like 2 years, like a typical like phone contract, and then it'd be like really slow, and it'd be like so like almost unbearable, like how slow it got. So I feel like it was worse on iPhone personally. iPhone better than you're printing with newer iPhones? Slower and better dies faster now? Well, I agree with that about the Z Flip battery. I agree with that about the battery on it.
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't be shy. Dig in, everyone.
Paimon will help herself. Paimon will have some of this, and this. Ooh, and this!
Ooh, yeah. Can I get another serving, please?
You're done already? Do you even chew when you're eating?
Of course! Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bones? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest for Nechka.
Yeah, it was actual software. Yeah.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Nechka can't eat these dishes anyway.
Because I'm pretty sure for iPhone, it was software that affected how slow it went, but also affected the battery. I think for iPhone, it was both. Because I know my dad had an issue with his iPhone battery, but it ended up being better after another update or whatever, where they like reverted something or something like that. It was a couple years ago.
Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broth for her.
Oh no, but Paimon thought she'd already recovered from her illness.
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact that she's stable is already quite a miracle.
It is for both issues? Yeah.
But it's okay. Nechka can talk to me now and can even hold my hand. That's more than I could ask for.
Can we help her with the abyss issues?
Even if she will never again know that I am her mother.
What?
What do you mean?
I'm picturing like a Kari Bear situation right now with this.
The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nechka's soul. She's lost all her memories from before she was injured.
Oh no.
The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something. Rather, she can no longer remember anything from before that fateful day.
Huh? But how does that happen?
Is it really just the abyss, or is it the abyss plus these like inscription thingies making it an issue?
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind use to record things, right?
I think so. Isn't that what we got in the Archon quest as one of those scrolls? The Galaxy phone is so handy though.
Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. As long as you repaint and weave the threads again, the faded memories will come back to life. But the case of Nechka's memory loss is as if her woven scroll had been cut in two, and the portion of the past was burnt to ashes.
Paperweights. Apple's UI. But their UI is like very basic, so that's why I feel like it's really user-friendly. I feel like Samsung, like, and Android would go on like the nerdier side of things because it's a bit more complex.
The books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss and can never be retrieved again.
Paperweight phones, let's go.
As one example of that, Nechka now only sees me as a strange, unfamiliar auntie who claims to be her mother.
A Sony Xperia? I don't even know what that is. Well, the reason you go back to pick up a phone you left behind is because it's typically your music player.
She's a good kid, and doesn't want to upset this lady who's been taking care of her so much, so she still calls me Mom.
Yeah, I will say, like, if I get in a car and I hear the radio, I'm like, oh, I don't know this song. I don't know this song because I only listen to my own music on my phone. You know what I mean? I have more problems using your iPhone than your Samsung. I feel like iPhone, like, especially with, like, the issues of, like, them slowing stuff down, like, it almost becomes, like, less responsive, and, like, we're so used to stuff, like, happening, like, in an instant, like, really quickly, that it makes it more frustrating when it doesn't react how it should, you know what I mean? If we have Sony Xperias, I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of it. I know Sony is a brand, but I couldn't tell you that Sony made phones. I didn't know that.
But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like, where is her real mother? Why is she stuck here in this house? Was she abandoned? Nechka really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her, and has never left.
There's outpriced here? Oh, okay. Very few new good songs that are unique the last 10 years. I feel like as far as radio goes, like, it's just like those earworm songs that will get stuck in your head versus like actual good songs for the most part. You know?
So you plan on recreating Nechka's woven scroll all by yourself?
What do you mean?
You got that from all that, Xilonen?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago. The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out. These things aren't cheap after all.
Sony exterior from 2010 with an SD card, really? Men in Tights? I don't know that song. What is that?
You know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when Blaze Gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing Blaze Gem inscriptions had varying degrees of memory loss.
Yeah, I noticed the memory loss too with the inscriptions. Screen protectors and a good case. Those go a long way. I will not have a phone without a screen protector on it. Like, I don't want to touch it if it doesn't have a screen protector on it. Oh, so it's really expensive, but it doesn't compete with other phones of the same price? And you'll link it in the Discord? Okay.
Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving with a truly overkill level of complexity.
You don't have a phone case, Prime? No way. I would break my phone. Like, especially like the phones with like glass on the back too. No way. I would not be able to not have a phone case. No way, no way. Oh, it's from Robin Hood Men in Tights? Okay. I know of the movie, but if I've ever seen it, it would have been once a long time ago. That movie's a year older than I am. But okay, I will watch that later. iPhone 15 isn't glass in the back though, it's metal. Well, that's better. But also, I drop stuff constantly. Like, I'll be doing something and then I'm like, oh, my hand stopped working, and then I drop stuff. So definitely for me, I need a case on it.
The shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that of an ancient name.
Like, here's the thing. People complain that like OtterBox cases are too expensive. But it's worth it to save you the cost of having to repair that expensive phone. Like, the phone is way more expensive. It's worth it for another, like, depending on the type of case, like $30 to $60 to protect that phone. It's worth it.
By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much qualify this Blaze Gem inscription as a bona fide ancient name.
Crack at the teachers at your work when you randomly break out singing that song.
And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings in the Blaze Gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were a sharp one, Xilonen. That's right. I have a way to cure Nechka and restore all her memories. It's actually quite simple.
You had an OtterBox for your phone, dropped it, and the phone still cracked? Ugh.
I want to forge an ancient name for Nechka that contains all of her past memories.
The iPhones, well, not even iPhones, but OtterBox, I guess specifically the iPhones, I preferred the Defender style OtterBox case when I had an iPhone. Because the commuter one, at least like back when I had an iPhone, I felt like they were like really slippery. But either way, I would have a screen protector on it, like even like, because the Defender cases come with the built-in one or whatever, or they did. I don't know if they still do. So like, no matter what, screen protector in a case, I can't go without it. Well, uncovered rubber kind of OtterBox. Yeah, the Defender one. You're off time to spoil your niece. I hope you have fun, Tripwire. Safe travels, and I hope your niece has a great birthday. $2,400 bucks? Oh my gosh. Don't support 5G on the phones? Personally, I haven't noticed much of a difference between 5G and 4G, honestly. Have fun with the quest. You'll have to look back on the VOD to see my reaction. I will try and have fun. I'm a little nervous with how it's going right now, but we'll see. We'll see.
And the reason they must be approved by the Wyab is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley lines. Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the Wyab's assistance. But your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that, right, Auntie? Your Blaze Gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. You will use the inscriptions to form a massive memory bank for Nechka.
So that's why that girl before couldn't remember specific details about her interactions with Nechka, because she's like taking them kind of with the inscriptions.
And the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding memories from the memory bank.
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the Blaze Gem inscriptions took away any memories related to Nechka?
Using other people's memories of Nechka to reconstruct her past? This is the first time I've heard of such an idea.
You've seen through my plans, Xilonen. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nechka and allow her to regain her past again.
But wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the person carrying the Blaze Gem inscription?
Not at all. Every time a Blaze Gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise control. That way, there's no chance of anyone in the tribe getting hurt.
Except for them thinking they're losing their memory.
This is the central inscription that controls all the other Blaze Gem inscriptions, which will also soon serve as Nechka's ancient name.
This is sounding like more and more cray-cray as it goes along.
You made all of this yourself, Tlasoli?
Yes, it was lots and lots of work. It was truly exhausting. Or perhaps I've just grown old. You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted just from being in the sun. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still far from completion. I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nechka up to this central inscription.
I've thought you just modify your own ancient name.
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my ancient name. It's of no help to me, and I don't need its help now.
You know the price to pay for making something like this.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nechka back, I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
I'm like really interested to see Nechka, because this is kind of giving me like Bates Motel Psycho vibes, you know? Like the old movie Psycho, Alfred Hitchcock. Because like, we haven't seen Nechka. I'm like, is she actually like alive still? I don't know. I'm really worried about her.
Otherwise, Nechka won't have any chance of reclaiming her past once I'm dead and gone. She won't remember me, and she won't even remember why her name is Nechka. When that time comes, she'll be left to drift around the world all alone, unknowing of where she came from or where she should go. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nechka name. Whether it be as her mother or as a name engraver, I can't simply stand by and let her name disappear.
Xilonen!
I'll take the central inscription with me. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and uses, and I won't make any promises until I've checked everything. Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. Let me fetch them for you.
I don't think I want it. I don't want anything. I don't trust you anymore.
I'm sorry it took me so long to finish them.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary gifts. Please.
Okay,
What was that
I'm still stuck on like the Kari Bear situation or something. Like,
Nechka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Sorry, I'll go check on her first. Nechka, don't try to get out of bed. Just tell Mom if you need anything.
I don't trust this lady.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. There are a few things I want to tell you.
Either way, still too expensive to get here versus what's available.
Let's head back to the tribe
That's what
first.
it sounds like.
There's some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription? It's not going to be easy.
Go here first and heal up. Yeah, I don't trust that lady. I don't remember how to say her name. To Sully or something, I don't know. I don't trust her. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't know who Nechka is, but I worry about her well-being.
You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so unfortunately, I won't be able to show you around.
Getting a 16 Pro if your dad agrees. Do the nerdy stuff on your laptop. I've heard some people say that there's like, obviously like it depends what phone you're upgrading from, but like they say that like the 15 and 16 are exactly the same phone.
Oh, yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's not the mess that's really the problem. It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even ancient texts I got from the Masters of the Nightwind. Everything's piled up to the ceiling. You probably won't know where to step once you're inside. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for being so focused on searching for information at the time that I forgot to lock the door. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints.
Oh my gosh, Kachina's adorable.
She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her.
Oh no.
And then, boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down right onto her head.
Oh no.
Oh
Was she okay?
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all. We thought there would be weapons and armor hanging all over the place. But it seems more like a library than a workshop.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside from the necessary craftsmanship, I also need to consult many ancient texts. You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which are countless related stories to support it.
I can't remember the one girl's name from the Natlan Archon quest. The granny girl, what's her name?
In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain spiritual will.
Yeah, like the whole stream I'm like, I can't remember this girl's name.
And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to give it a physical shape, but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within the name. And to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible and read through them all. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to stories about themselves.
Does extraneous mean not important?
For stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore the person's life to its true nature. Only in true stories can you find the authentic spirit. And this is the only way for the spirit to become an ancient name that matches its essence.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details, Paimon can't help but think that ancient names are really powerful.
I'm gonna drink some of my water while this is still going.
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to generation. It doesn't have those kinds of physically tangible effects. Well, take your own names, for example. From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for you. And that person then condensed this blessing into your name and gave it to you as a gift. It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you and move with you in the future. Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. Well, that's what Auntie once told me. And with this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, it's easy to get scared and tired quickly. But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And, well, you might still get tired, but it'll still be a whole lot better than walking alone. The Traveler always has Paimon by her side, though, so she'll never have to worry about that. Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler. Paimon's always flying, of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic. We can talk about that later.
Anyway, this is what Plisoli told me when I was training as a name engraver. And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of what she said at most. I've never been able to figure out the rest.
But doesn't that mean you basically don't get it?
Well, that's not entirely true. Auntie and I have at least come to a consensus on the most important thing. You know what? I am sick of talking. We can talk about all of this later. Please, wait a moment while I grab my things.
My goodness, I'm getting so sleepy. I need some action.
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already made copies of them. I kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute force. Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. It shouldn't take long.
I have no idea what we're doing. But you guys weren't kidding about how much longer this quest was.
Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. That will allow me to investigate the internals of the central inscription. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice the last time I used it. Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, we always use this to draw out the engraving diagram on a cliff or open ground. Only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings, can we start formally working on the small internal engravings of the ancient name. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this thing. I really don't want to engrave such a large diagram with my bare hands.
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks like on the inside without ruining Tlasoli's inscription?
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary unfinished ancient name piece, I'd just take it apart and pour phlogiston into the internal engravings to see everything. But since it's a central inscription, it would be better not to destroy the blessing that Auntie has prepared for Nechka.
So, Xilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names, or the other 80% you don't understand?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most important principle, which is names are intrinsically valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized. They allow the world to become more orderly and identifiable. For example, when I order ore, I would usually say I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurities. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, the work would be impossible.
I don't know most of what she's saying, but I just want to see where this is going.
Yes, because forging ancient names is first and foremost a technical job. There's no debating that. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability to perform your work, you'll gradually understand it as you put the process into practice. After all, creating an ancient name is quite the complicated process. Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, I'm assigning nicknames to the heroes in Natlan's history. Giving someone a name is a subjective expression. You just need to express your hopes and wishes for them. But giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. To come up with a fitting and accurate nickname requires much thought and observation. If ancient names or nicknames aren't descriptive enough, no one will remember them anyway. So the best I can do is gather all the information I could and try to come up with the most fitting nicknames possible. Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major blunder.
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Xilonen. Besides, all of Paimon's nicknames have been very descriptive. Everyone can remember them.
Phew, now I'm curious. Why don't you, come up with one for me?
Are you serious?
Of course. This is also my line of work, you know. Go ahead.
A nickname for Xilonen.
Xilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others. Smith?
Myth?
Yeah, not bad. And quite fitting, too. I'll remember it. But, you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come up with an even better nickname. Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Watch closely.
Oh.
Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees.
You got one, Prime? Yeah.
The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. And when the linked engravings are activated, the
she's going
inscriptions here
backwards.
will overlap with each other. And there.
Jeez.
That should complete the flow.
Kitty mommy. Okay. I was expecting a cat mommy, but I'll take it.
You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground.
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes.
Show it off her toes. Oh my gosh.
But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh.
So
I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next time.
the design on her middle finger matches the design on her big toes.
More or less, yeah. I usually have at least the key equipment on hand. I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get to work first. Let me see. Start with Anchor 1 and activate it with Density 3 phlogiston.
Is she just saying words? Doing what? That's funny.
Whoa! A super huge diagram just appeared! Tlasoli's central inscription is even floating!
Call her mommy for short. I can't.
So are you done checking the inscription, Xilonen? How does it look?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving. All the adjustments are indeed based on ancient name engraving techniques.
Everything's normal?
That means we can help Tlasoli and Nechka now, right?
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but I'm also just going to go ahead and share both, so it's not like you'll have a choice in the matter.
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, you know, before we get to that, I want to ask the Traveler a question.
Well, a question for me?
What are your thoughts on absorbing memories?
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. I'd be lying if I said I wanted to pick the first one.
I knew you felt the same way, and that'll save me some initial explanation. I've never been very good at that anyway. It's hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription has the power to do far more than absorb memories related to a single person.
Could you, like, abuse the power of it and take more than just Nechka-related memories and just take all their memories from it?
By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices, it is completely possible for her to use this inscription to accomplish far bigger things.
Accomplices like that one girl? What was her name? It was Chelsea and Kevin combined. What was her name? That girl? I don't know.
Accomplices?
The gem girl?
You make it sound like she's committing a crime!
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this blaze gem inscription would be the perfect tool to commit crimes, but we haven't found any accomplices or signs that she intends to put it to such uses. From a purely objective standpoint, we can consider that possibility as yet to be confirmed for now. The bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with this blaze gem inscription that cannot be ignored. I believe I've mentioned this before. Ancient names operate with the help of the Wyab, granting them the power to read information kept in the ley lines.
Yes.
In this process, the Wyab actually function like relays, helping the ancient name bearer sense the information from within the ley lines. If you remove the Wyab from the process and don't use any tools, then finding a specific story is akin to trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing river. Yeah, exactly. Anyone who attempts to do so will likely lose most of their cognitive function or become a babbling madman who talks to themselves all day long.
Yeah, I'm not in agreement with this, like, whole thing. Like, yeah, they want to save... What's-her-face? I forgot her name already. They want to save her, but I feel like this is not the way to go about it.
Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley line.
Nechka.
And,
Okay.
Nechka as the only
Nechka,
ancient
whatever.
name bearer of this ley line. There's no way Auntie would let Nechka plunge into the river of memories without any tools. She'd only be overwhelmed by the surge of memories. And considering that Nechka has forgotten all of her past, she'll be unable to work on her own to accurately find the correct past. Only Aunt Tlisoli can help her filter the correct memories of her past. So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning herself into Nechka's Wyab to help her extract the corresponding memories in the different situations she may face.
That sounds dangerous.
In an ideal world, this would be perfectly fine, as long as every extracted memory is correct. Nechka would essentially be getting her past back.
Very dangerous, right? Like, it sounds like really sus. Like, we shouldn't do it. I don't want to be a part of this.
And I also believe that there won't be any mistakes in everything that Auntie remembers about Nechka.
I just want my primo gems. I don't want to mess with anybody's memories.
But Auntie is not a Wyab. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try, Tlisoli will...
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. I've also made up my mind. Come on, let's go see Auntie.
Oh, the way those like bushes were on that like dinosaur thing's head, it looked like it had like little ear puffs on it. Do you see that in the distance? And then I like turned the camera and I was like, oh no, it's just a regular dinosaur thing. You see it? Do you see it? Please tell me you guys see that. Oh, it turned its head. Dinosaur, yeah. I'm a little nervous about this. I don't know what's gonna happen with this quest here.
Ah, Xilonen. It looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way the central inscription operates. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscriptions, but I must have complete control over all the inscriptions and the ability to oversee their uses. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nechka's past. We'll plan a set time frame together from which the memories can be drawn from shortly. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription.
Dang. She's like, I'll help you up to this point. Past that, criminal.
After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities for outputting memories will be kept.
I accept. Thank you, Xilonen.
I accept, as if you really had a choice.
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have just said so. There's no need to beat around the bush like you did.
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial matter.
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to a child who needs help, compared to a name that's about to be lost. But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal and discuss everything that happened.
That's fine. I'm willing to accept any punishment for my little Nechka.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nechka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and extract the memories from her past.
Show me a work in progress, yeah. The assumption of the rest is true. Oh, her hair turned out so good. Looks like some good progress so far.
Oh, by the way, did you give the book to Nachka?
How could I just hand her a birthday present that you specially brought for her? I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then bring it to her. It'll be a nice surprise.
No, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
Oh snap, that sounded bad. What was that?
Oh, is Nachka up again? But what was all that noise? It sounded like something broke.
The shading the English stumped you quite a bit. As someone who doesn't do shading, because I don't know how, I wish I could help. I don't know how.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's go have a look.
Nachka, don't hurt yourself.
Xilonen, is that you?
Oh.
You're Nachka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Thank you still. I would try if I knew how. I would try to help.
Hello, Nachka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times.
Oh, look at her little ears.
You've already read it? But didn't Tlasoli package up the book that Xilonen brought?
No. She's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Xilonen. It's one I bought for her before. A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for a copy. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for a gift.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently that's the only one you can find on the market now. Ugh. It's all my fault. You wasted your money and now it won't even be a surprise.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nachka enjoys it, that's what matters.
Oh, right. Nachka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Miss Traveler. Mom told me about you. Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Nachka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition, I don't think she...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler and me. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately. Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to the tribe to buy some things. Let's give her a proper celebration. What do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
All right. As you wish.
I still have a bad feeling about this.
I also happen to have a few repaired Blaze Gem inscriptions that I need to get back to the tribe. We can go together. Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nachka's water bottle and some towels. Some medicine. Oh, and a parasol.
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Okay, let's go. Please be good now, Nachka. Don't cause any trouble for Xilonen and the others.
Oh, we're just the others now. We're not Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nachka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even I was quite a handful for Auntie when I was little.
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just Thanks, everyone. And please don't worry, Mom. I'll be good.
Let's go look for Ignal. I've had her Blaze Gem inscription for a while now, and I'll finally return it to her today.
Whoever that is, let's go find him. I don't know that name. Yeah, you guys weren't kidding about this quest being like way longer than the other ones. I feel bad doing like a shorter stream today because our stream yesterday was short too, but just getting a little sleepy. Look at a treasure chest. I'm like, what if we only did this quest today? And maybe a domain or two? Or or I can craft a condensed resin and save it for members only stream tomorrow. I could do that. The lengthy forest not even here yet? Oof. Still quite a bit, so that sounds fine.
Twasoli,
That's what I was
what brings
thinking.
you to the tribe today?
It doesn't feel like we're near the end quite
and
yet.
Nichka too. Oh, she seems to be doing much better now. She's even out and about. I'm sure it won't be long before she'll be playing with Chenille and the others.
I hope so. Here, Ignal. This is your inscription. I've finished repairing it.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. Oh, by the way, I came across a piece of good quality ore a while ago. I was thinking of using it to make some pretty jewelry for little Nichka. I remember that Nichka would become so happy every time she saw a shiny ring. Right, Nichka?
Yeah, right, Nichka? Do you remember? Oh no.
I'm sure she'd love that. Thank you.
My pleasure. Give me a moment. I'll bring the ore.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like, Nichka?
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking me before to make her an ancient name with an embercore flower design.
Why don't you let Nichka speak for herself?
Noted. I'll make that as a gift for her next birthday. Sorry, Nichka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay. Thank you, Xilonen.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. Here, please take it. By the way, Nichka, feel free to write to me if you ever want to know more about ores. Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of the blue asking for a volcanic crystal.
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started to recover.
I still don't trust this lady. Like, she's doing all the talking. I find it hard to believe this little kid's writing all these letters.
She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begs me every day to help her write letters to people in the tribe about all sorts of things.
That's how you know she's one of the children of Echoes. It's normal for us to be interested in ore.
Yeah, when the parent talks to the doctors, like... Granted, I was the kid who's like, Mom, can you tell them what's wrong? But yeah, like... She's very... I mean, I guess, like, I understand it, but, like, she's very overbearing. Like, the kid seems like she wants to be social, but she doesn't really know what's going on. It's different from, like, a kid, like, being anxious and, like, not wanting to talk versus a kid who seems more extroverted and wants to talk, you know what I mean?
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character in the new version of To Kill the Brave, when he was about to save his brother Remak. According to the story, we should be right around... let Paimon see... To kill prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever live on! I am willing to sacrifice my heart and blood in return! The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer, but your brother is no longer your kin. His name has sunken into the deepest of depths. Then Tequil said, "Turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brother back before my blood runs dry." Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nichka? Paimon remembers that's exactly what the book... huh? Wait, what did the book say? Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content is nearly the same, so it's easy to get mixed up.
Is it easy to get mixed up, or is it the gift we were given?
But the ending in the older version is more interesting, even if it's hard for kids to, well, completely understand. Oh, wait! Nichka hasn't read the other ending. It's okay, just wait a bit and Paimon will read it out for you. That's not true. Actually, I already know the other ending.
Oh?
You already know the other ending? But didn't you only read the edition your mom got for you?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Mom, Miss Traveler and I were just talking about the ending of that book. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely. It's a really happy ending.
Aren't happy endings always nice? But if you already read the whole thing, then what will Mom have to read to you at bedtime? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight, but I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
I don't trust her.
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able to give Nachka a beautiful and durable piece of jewelry. But, you know, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birthday. Where are we headed to next, Auntie?
I didn't mean to click through that. That's my bad.
Next, let's visit Apishpalan. He should be close by.
Me neither, not anymore. I feel like I didn't trust her from like our second visit. The first time we went with Xilonen, like from then on I was like, I'm watching you, lady. I'm watching you.
Stay close, Nachka. Don't go too far.
Yes, Mom.
Can we talk to the kid and figure out how she knows the other's ending? Ooh. This recipe for glittering gemstones? Okay. Thighs. I didn't even look. I noticed the picture was Xilonen, but I didn't even like look at it. Yeah, that's Xilonen. In my head, I was like 4 out of 5, and I was like 93%. We're so close. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today? Strange.
Stress? Are you stressed? More than you? I did a ton of exploration in Natland to get those obsidian ring fragment thingies. I had such bad luck getting one of them. I was like, oh my gosh. Still haven't played You Need To today. You need to play. What are you doing? No. I kid. But yeah, you should play. What I need to do is I need to play more ZZZ.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apishpalan.
I didn't expect to have 2 name engravers coming in today. Welcome.
I was debating streaming more ZZZ on Friday. Maybe?
What are you looking to buy, Tlazoli? I'll give you a discount like usual.
Whoa! Offering a discount just like that? Tlasoli sure has connections.
She was once our name engraver, and did a lot for the tribe. It's only fair that I offer her a discount.
Don't give her a discount. I don't trust her.
Thank you for your generosity. I've finished repairing your Blazium inscription. Here, have a look. Come on, Nechka, say thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, so this is Nechka. Tlazoli has shown me some pictures before. It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this? Go ahead and pick anything you'd like from the store. Think of it as a gift from me.
No, that's all right. Mom told me that you've already given a lot to our family.
Oh, well, that was for your family. I've never given anything just for you. If you don't feel like it, you can also let your mom choose for you.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. Go ahead and pick something for Nechka. His drills and small clamps are good quality. The measurements of each part are exact, and they're always very durable. I always come here to buy things if I find myself in a pinch. Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors? I remember seeing a few different styles.
I have a few in stock, but I put them in the back. Let me bring some out for you to pick.
Hearing the word child safety scissors just makes me think of like those scissors from like being a kid in school, and like they made like the zigzag patterns and like different stuff on the paper. Those were so cool.
Oh,
those
no
were the
need to bring them all
coolest
the way here.
scissors.
Why don't we just go in the back and choose there? It should only take a moment.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just go yourself and...
Well, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors. If you don't come and help me choose, I won't be able to pick one that Nechka would like.
Yeah, Xilonen, separate the mom and the kids so we can talk to the kid and see what she was talking about with the book.
Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a moment.
And there goes Xilonen dragging Tlasoli off to buy more stuff. Oh, what a busy day.
Some safety scissors. I do have like a pair of like kid scissors. Cause I got like a 2-pack because they were like $1 at Target. I don't know if they're considered safety scissors or they're just like tiny scissors. I don't know. They don't say anything about being safety, but like the handle's plastic and like the like, I guess, is it considered a blade part of the scissor? It's like maybe like 1.5 inches. It's like not very like big. They're really tiny. The handle's like bigger than the actual scissor itself. You're right, your memory's still good. Yeah. Did scissors count? Yeah. I have 2. I was actually kind of surprised when you said that. I was like, Prime remembers that? Stop handling the scissors? No, what do you mean? I was messing with him a little bit, but not dangerously. I was being safe.
I won't run off. Paimon, who's your favorite character in To Kill the Brave? Paimon's favorite? To Kill, of course. He went through a lot to rescue his family. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could.
Remember most interesting things? Me having kid scissors is interesting.
What about you, Nechka? Which character do you like? I like Remak. Oh, the one who was possessed by Kuatlique, but never forgot his brother Tequil. He was also an amazing character. If it wasn't for his determination, both he and his brother would have been defeated by Kuatlique in the final battle.
Yep. I still love the little head pat emote.
Of course! A story's only interesting if you can really get immersed in it.
I'm not that tall, what do you mean? I'm just very close to being that tall.
Hey, Nechka, why don't we play pretend? You can be Remak, and Paimon will be Tequil, okay? Miss Traveler, can I play the role of Kuatlique? But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Remak and took on his appearance. Alright, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, Quatlique was defeated and the brothers both survived.
If you ask me, I'm 5'11". If you ask Diesel, I'm 6 foot. But it's me, so I'm 5'11". But yeah, physically look up to me. Yeah, that part is still true. Close enough? I mean, I guess it's close enough, but
well, it doesn't matter.
Depends who you ask.
You can go on ahead and say your favorite lines, Nechka. Paimon's read both versions, so she'll be able to play along.
So my dad is 6'1" and not 6 foot like he's been his entire adult life. Ah, the truth. No. No.
My favorite line is the one from the end. It's... Come here, Nechka. Look at you. You're sweating.
Leave her alone. She's trying to talk to us.
Mom! Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child. You forget everything as soon as you start playing.
We've picked something out for Nechka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged it up. How was Nechka?
Gosh, I don't trust that lady.
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part.
Diesel 2 if he tried. Yes, with heels I would definitely be over 6 foot without a doubt.
Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Xilonen has dragged Tlisoli away from us a couple of times now. But...
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act normal for now.
Act normal for now. As normal as we can be, I guess.
Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today and we shouldn't let Nechka be in the heat for too long.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home.
Diesel 2 if he tried. I can't. Mama Coco? You're not from the movie Coco. You're a liar. That's such a good movie, though. Have you guys watched that movie? Disney's
I finished
Coco?
repairing your blaze gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it, so it shouldn't fall apart so easily now.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we trust Chevin?
Thank you. How about the volcanic crystal? Was it usable?
Yes, thanks for that.
I feel like I trust Chevin more than Tizoli? I don't know how to say her name.
You're welcome. I just want to see Nechka get better.
Thank you, Miss Chevin.
It's fine. Honestly, you're both too polite for your own good.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale blaze gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices, then.
Accomplice. The word accomplice.
Oh, Xilonen.
Ooh. Are you scared of Xilonen? I'd be intimidated by her too, I'm not gonna lie.
We already know what's going on.
You had me worried there. I thought we'd been found out. We'd be in real trouble if Pakal ever got wind of it. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. I've been traveling away from home every few days, and the ore reserves have noticeably decreased. The last time Pakal came and asked me about it, I could only say that I'd been using up a lot of ore to research new styles of jewelry. As for why I had been leaving so often, I said that I had found a new ore vein and wanted to extract some new gems from it. Sorry. I've been talking my head off. Please, come in and have a seat.
Sure, we can sit for a moment, but...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember to stay in the shade as much as you can.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at Natlan's jewelry very closely yet. Really? Then Paimon's gonna take a good look at what they have!
That's cute.
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick one out?
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you can help us pick something out!
Miss Traveler?
Sorry, it feels like my knuckle needs to crack and it's like not doing it. Ow, that was my other knuckles.
Come here, Nachka.
Don't tell her what to do.
Uh-huh. Sorry, Chevin and Xilonen, but it's already getting late. We should be heading back now. It'll be Nachka's birthday in a few days, and there's still a lot for us to do before then.
No problem. I'll be sure to bring her some beautiful jewelry to celebrate.
Gosh, I could not trust this lady less than I do right now, I think.
Mom,
Speak up.
You're getting hot again.
Speak up, kid.
Here, Mom will carry you. Let's get going. You forget to take care of yourself once you start playing. Let's go back and we'll have a talk.
I didn't.
Nachka, I never taught you to lie.
That look says it all, yeah.
Sorry, Mom. Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right. What should we do?
No, Nachka was having so much fun today that she forgot the time. It's not a big deal. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to recover if you carried her the whole way.
No, it's fine. I'll carry her.
Oh my god, this lady is driving me nuts. Ah, I clicked out of the game.
Let's go, Nachka. It's time to go home.
Nishka doesn't want to go home with you. She doesn't trust you. Gosh, I don't trust this lady at all. Stand up for yourself. She's just a kid, but man, I wish she would.
Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time with us today. Please be sure to come to Nachka's birthday party. Alright, it's nearly bedtime for Nachka, so let's part our ways here.
Like Xilonen would be a big girl.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book, that copy of To Kill the Brave I brought. I went to a lot of trouble
I'd be
to
like,
find it.
oh, can I give her a hug goodbye? And I'd be like, quick, tell me what's wrong.
I understand. Really, do you think I'd let your efforts go to waste? It's very special to receive a book from you. I'm sure she'll put it somewhere safe. Right, Nachka?
Yeah. Thanks, Xilonen.
Oh, put it somewhere? Isn't she going to read it?
Well, I've read the story to her many times already. She's even memorized nearly every line.
No, that won't be a problem, Auntie. Nachka's probably never heard this version of To Kill the Brave.
Oh. What's different about this version?
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her.
I gotta say, I keep like pausing a little bit when they like zoom in on Shilonen's face because her eyes are so pretty. She's got pretty eyes.
The one I gave her is the unedited version that was originally published. It was released long before Nachka fell ill.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy tales, Xilonen.
Eyes, yeah.
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nachka's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember anything about her past before her illness.
Pretty lips too. She's just very pretty.
So the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also part of the past that she should have forgotten. In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending, right?
Yeah, right?
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of this book? Even if she does remember the ending, what does that prove?
That you said she forgot everything from before her accident?
Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition of the story.
The first edition that's extremely hard to get your hands on?
Yeah, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened recently. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe and see if anyone remembers Nechka reading the book. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books, or we can just ask Nechka where she'd read it.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that their memories...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories?
Yeah, I was gonna say. There's no way she was only stealing the stuff from Nechka, right?
I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
Oh, she angry.
There must be a few more books at home.
Yeah, keep talking to yourself. Just, like, dig this hole. Keep going.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
Gotcha.
I beg your pardon?
Nechka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nechka.
Oh my god, I want to fight this lady. I don't know why it's taking me so long to say those words, but I want to fight this lady. Speak up, Nechka. Do it.
Are you disobeying me?
Yeah, disobey her. She's a bad lady.
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself.
Speak up, kid.
We're listening, Nechka. Right here, right now.
Remove her.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
Silence.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to throw hands with this lady.
That's the line from the old ending. Nechka remembers it. I know everything. Xilonen, help me, please.
Oh.
Something's blocking the door.
Get back.
Yeah, kick that door. Oh, guys, she really did kick it down. I wasn't ready for that. I was, like, only half joking.
Xilonen, wait for us!
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
Legs. She's got legs for days. Oh my gosh.
Whoa. What are all those things on Nechka's walls?
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here.
Where did they go? Xilonen the leg archon.
If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go. Come on, follow me.
I thought you were just really emphasizing the legs, not the caps lock. Oh my gosh. Okay, do I need to indwell this thing? It was perfect. Recommended elements. Geo. Will I get to use Xilonen during this? Diesel would probably know the answer. Do I get to trial her during this? You think so? Because I'm like, should I switch to my Navia team? I assume I just get to trial her during this, but I don't. Why not switch to my Navia team? Current party levels lower than recommended. Oh, my poor Bennett is so low level. Okay, so I have a trial with Xilonen. Good. Gonna be stronger than what I got.
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
We've all been deceived, so now I get to beat her up, right?
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
That was quick. That was quick. Forget it!
That was something I finally learned the other day with Navia. Cause like, look it's Navia. But if you do a charged attack, she puts her sunglasses on. And I didn't notice that before. But I love it. Ooh. Oh, I will say I have the leeway wings on my Xilonen. It's hard to skate sideways on the wall. Can I get down? I hit the button. It didn't. Can I? Oh. Okay, I was like, wait, why is she walking? I was like, oh no, I thought I messed something up. Oh, can she not climb? Do I have to use her E? I do think it's kind of cool how she like throws off her jacket. She's like, I mean business now, you know? Hello. Oh, whoops, wrong button.
All right. Let's light it up.
Coming at ya.
You get to look at her back, you do. Oh, a treasure chest.
May I present?
I saw a Genshin TikTok the other day. And it was like the one character that's in like every single one of the person's teams is Furina. And I was like, you know what? Furina is in like all of my current teams as well. She's just like very versatile versatile or versatile. I don't know. From being able to attack with her E to heal with her E. And apparently some people didn't know that she can like heal with her E too. Oh, it like wouldn't let me jump? Did I break it? No. Oh my gosh, Prime, I can't. Versing a floor tile. Can I get up here? I have to go up this? Whoa. Versing a floor tile. I can't. Can I get... Oh, I kept hitting Z, that would explain it. Versing a tile, oh my gosh. Can I? Okay, level 90, C3. Noblesse oblige. Huh. I was just curious what this trial Xilonen looked like. I was not expecting noblesse on her. That was such a good one, I'll write it down. What was the one dad joke you said the one day? Like the penguins or something? Like the igloo? What was that one? Trial characters almost always have noblesse. I've never really looked at trial characters before, so I didn't know.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Let the world collide!
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Letting brave names echo!
Oh, hello.
A proper send-off! From the Spinowith, this one's got your name on it!
I didn't see that whole number, but that looked like a big number.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
It was like...
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside.
It was like, how do they do something? And then it was like, igloo it together or something. Igloo, they glue. It was... Man, I wish I could fully remember it. It glues it together. Yeah!
Alright, let's keep going!
Xilonen, chill. Oh, what was that? Oh, I have to do it again? Does that mean I messed it up? Can you not climb? Was it? Am I actually supposed to try and get on that thing? Or just go through this door? Oh. Wait, did I do that right? Can I get off the wall, please? God, that's so difficult. I hate it. Why is it so difficult to make her go on the wall? No. Okay, I want to know what this lady was up to. Yeah, I accidentally switched to walking.
You got here quick. Impressive.
It would have been faster if I didn't mess it up.
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter.
But you did lie about her memories, or what?
Even though she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over, she will really become my Nechka.
So you stole this child? Wait, what?
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
So you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken my Nechka. She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back.
You're a terrible person.
Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
I'm afraid so.
Then, who's that girl lying up there?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nechka.
Hi, welcome in. How's it going?
I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that taking her in would help me feel better. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very, very scared. Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. It could only be Nechka. How could I be happy? My little Nechka is still waiting for me to get her home. As I said,
Dang.
I only want to bring Nechka back, even if it costs me everything.
So you want to bring your kid back even if it kills you, so your kid would be alone? I'm lost here. What?
And now, the time has come for me to pay.
One messed up woman, right? She's crazy.
As for my useless ancient name, it's finally time to put it to good use. If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's ancient name.
The little girl might not be Nechka, but I want to save her.
Xilonen, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the blaze gem inscriptions, and the engraving diagram has already begun to run. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally become Nechka's ancient name. After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
Traveler, smash it. I was thinking just let Xilonen kick it. I don't know.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Oh, please tell me this isn't actually like a timed thing, so I'm gonna
Don't
mess it
worry,
up.
Nechka. Don't worry. Mom is here.
Dang, this lady is crazy.
3.
Mom will always be with you. I'll never forget you.
2.
Wake up, Nechka. Now. Please, wake up.
Where's Xilonen legs?
1.
It's alright.
Oh, snap.
It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Oh, dang. I knew she was gonna kick it. I said it.
Keep back. Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Can I use the power of the abyss to get through there?
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Oh no.
Tlasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks. Converge, disperse. In ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've We've known each other a while, but we've never met. You're Nechka? Yes, but I still don't know your name. My name's Nepeka. It really suits you. Nepeka, I bless you from the past.
Aw.
And wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
That was cute. But that lady, though, man, she's crazy.
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now, where did she go? Nechka? Nechka? Where are you? Answer, Mummy. Please. Please. Xilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nechka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again. Alright, I'll start it again and Nechka will...
I
Have
don't
you
think
still
so.
not come to your senses, Auntie?
I don't think so. We're revoking your parenthood now, right?
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong.
After all that, you're like, nope, I was right, let's do it again.
She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
So much was wrong.
Enough, Tlasoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all. You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder and colder, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past.
Oh, dang.
Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this. All I wanted was to remember Nechka, to see her again.
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name, the one you said was useless. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. That is undeniable. But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
My ancient name is Undugu.
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you chose to ignore that. Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
Nechka is everything to me. Without her, I can't see any future for me.
Oh my goodness, this lady needs help.
And as for blessings... what blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her. But I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up. Every day, Every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too. Who knows? Maybe hate would have been the only thing left to her too.
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? Do you remember what her final words really were? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination and refused to let go of them. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots, rotting without a future. It's over, Auntie. It's all over now.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this might not be the best place to rest. Xilonen, Nechka, Napecha can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Miss Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped me just now, so it doesn't hurt much anymore.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave. This isn't the place to chat. Come on, let's get out of here.
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause any more trouble now.
Dang, that's so crazy. She was like, I stole this kid. She was like, I'm gonna put my kid in this kid. What, lady? Huh? Huh? Like, how crazy, man. Crazy.
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did.
I locked her in the house. Oh my gosh.
For now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
Need a little cat nap there. Little cat nap, Xilonen.
She's already planned out everything. Xilonen sure doesn't waste time. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka, and she even nearly succeeded. Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Napecha's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea I could think of.
This poor kid.
I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but they were all either quickly whisked away by Tlasoli or simply refused to believe me. Even if I told them everything, Tlasoli would just blame my illness to cover it up. All she had to do was start to cry, and then the guest would try to comfort her, but completely forget about me. She would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink some strange medicine.
Oh no.
It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and the walls around me would start talking.
Oh, this poor kid.
I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help this time, I might have just given up.
You have us now, Napecha. If anyone dares to hurt you again, the Traveler and Xilonen will send them flying!
Yeah. Sorry. I just can't help it.
Oh, this is like a Stephen King novel. Yeah, this is crazy.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Xilonen for help. Oh, you definitely found the right person. Xilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she needed help.
But that means her actual birthday's coming, so can we still hold this little girl a birthday party? Because they shared the same birthday, right? God, I would be terrified to sit on the edge of a cliff like that.
Sully would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Nepeka locked up in a room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli even get the confidence to try this scheme? When Nechka was alive, surely many tribe members would have tried to help her. Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka wasn't Nechka?
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, but also actively erase people's memories of Nechka. It's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall that has been painted before, then first you must remove the old painting. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were Paimon, she would have thrown that thing away the first chance she had!
Well, you can't uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have never realized her actual motives.
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a villain from the start? The most I did was keep the possibility and a corresponding plan in mind, and it was just our luck that the worst-case scenario actually happened.
It's just our luck that that happened. I still didn't trust her from like that first visit with Xilonen. I was like, something's weird.
But now that I look back on it, we still managed to rescue a suffering child, even if that wasn't our original intention. Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each other enough by now. Everything is finally over, and Nepeka can finally be herself.
So, what should I do now, Xilonen?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you up anymore.
But I don't know what I can do.
Maybe return to the tribe? I don't know.
Everything I know is about Nechka. What she liked to eat, which flowers she enjoyed, how she acted and spoke. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Xilonen. I just don't know.
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka. The Blaze Gem inscription isn't working anymore. No one will force you to be somebody else again.
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my name. What if I never remember my life and lose all of my past? I'm scared, Xilonen.
Oh.
What should I do?
Oh no.
Oh, don't cry, Nepeka. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasoli's collection and made this as a mold.
A Blaze Gem inscription! You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take it. I've engraved your name, Nepeka, on the top.
When did you do this? When did you have time to engrave her name?
This is your first blessing, the one you received from a pair of people who loved you with all their hearts. It has always protected you and stood over you. For all of past, present, and future, it's never strayed far.
But I don't even remember the names of my parents. I don't remember anything.
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I'm not sure what kind of future you will face. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. This is a blessing given to you by a name engraver. You'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward and becomes a healthy tree, or as birds spread their wings to fly high into the sky. Your name is your starting point, as well as your guide. Remember your name and everything you've experienced, and you'll know how to step into your future.
I'll do my best.
You can do it, Nepeka!
Thank you all. Xilonen, Paimon, and Miss Traveler.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. Just relax and take it easy. We're from the same tribe after all. If nothing else works, I can always go to the elders and look up your history. And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed.
What about all the books in your workshop? Aren't they dangerous?
Oh, I don't know if the plan will work. I'm not even sure who I should look for. Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies so heavily on luck, we should just focus on ourselves.
Well, you know, she shared a birthday, so maybe the birthday is where you start your search.
Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh, come with me, Nepeka. Oh, gosh. I nearly forgot that we haven't even had dinner yet. What would you like to eat?
Huh? Oh, anything. I'm not picky.
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka.
Oh, happy birthday, Nepeka. Dang, that was crazy. You guys weren't kidding about that being way longer. Oh my gosh. Dang. This is the workshop the next day. How about I go to the workshop and then change the time? Okay, the next day. Work is slow so you get to draw? Nice! Is it usually slow on Sundays? Actually forgot to clean some things.
Oh, you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go have a rest.
50-50 for a Sunday? So, like, if there's more stuff going on in the area or something, it might be more busy?
Well, the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, not many have ever used ancient names to commit a crime. Pakal will have a lot on his plate. What I do know is that Tlasoli's workshop will be closed permanently, and any remaining incomplete Blaze Gem inscriptions will be completely destroyed. And as for the completed Blaze Gem inscriptions, I'll be handling them, which, whew, yeah, yet another hassle to deal with. Anyway, at least her ancient name is fine, otherwise we'd have a real mess on our hands.
Gosh, I keep yawning. I'm so sorry. Well, at least if like your work is busy like some days and then not other days, at least you can like chill a bit more on the days it's not so busy and appreciate it a little bit, right?
Oh, and speaking of ancient names, I actually have some good news. The memories that were absorbed by the Blaze Gem inscriptions can be restored to their owners.
That's good. Restore their memories.
Now, once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions stop working, the memories will return to their respective owners. Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, in her attempt to get Nechka to come back, Auntie made the entire tribe forget about her. Now, Nechka really is gone, but everyone is about to remember her. Phew, what a bizarre turn of events.
Oh yeah, that is pretty weird.
She's resting in my workshop. I contacted others from the tribe and told them about my plan to conduct an official investigation into her history. The tribe hasn't responded yet, so I'm planning to take her in for now and teach her some crafting skills. But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest and sleep.
Oh, instead of Nature or whatever, I forget her name. Instead of her being like a little sister to Xilonen, now this actual little girl is kind of like a little sister.
After all, she's got a busy future ahead of her.
It's nice that she could help her though. Claim. Guys, look at I got my primos. You guys haven't done this yet. You got 2 days and 2 hours. 2 days and 2 hours. I think you had to do the Archon quest first too. I'll go over here and claim my reputation reward. And then we'll go get the stuff that I forged. And then we'll probably wrap up there. Nice. Got a lot of playing to do. Yeah, get those extra primos. Honestly, all the extra materials are like pretty helpful if you don't have her already at level 90. Because I mean, you get some gems, you get some boss mats, you get the flowers, and then the whistle thingies. Because, let's see. This I need to fight the Shukunokami for, which is unfortunate because I found out that I have to fight that for Nahida as well. So when I get Nahida, I'll have that as well. And you get to talk to Xilonen. Let's go. What do we have here? I only have 18 of those. Okay. Do the forge thing. Try and crack my neck. Ow. Oh, sorry, I cut off her idle animation. Okay. My previous order's complete. Thank you. Gosh, it's like deceiving. It almost looks like I actually have Mora in this game. Ooh, okay, so close. Yeah, I gave El Haytham Chiori's weapon. I don't have Chiori, so. Wow, why did that all go into HP? I would have taken some EM something. Wow, that was not a great roll. It like all went HP. It's okay. It's not the worst thing, I guess. Oh. Sorry, I don't want to talk to you guys. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm not listening. I'm sorry. I just want whatever that was. Thank you. Okay, real quick, I wanna go to a crafting table. I'm just gonna run away. And I'm gonna make another condensed resin. And then... Okay, so let's see. Let's look at my inventory real quick. Because tomorrow I am streaming again at, let me see, 2:30 p.m. EST. 2:30. And it's members only Genshin. So I'm going to be playing and I'm going to be farming for Nahida and maybe a little bit for Kuki. But we got 3 fragile resin to work with. We got 3 condensed resin. And I should be able to buy another condensed resin in the teapot as well. So that's the plan for tomorrow. 11 a.m. for you? If you say so. I don't do math, if you say so. But yeah, I am excited for that. What's this? Oh, it's the books that she gave us. Oh. Neat. Okay. I think I'll just heal first and then we'll switch over and wrap up. Yeah, I know I need to fight, thinking for like tomorrow. I know I need to fight the dendrohypostasis some more for Nahida. And I think I want to do some of the domains for her maybe. But we'll see. I'll look it up to know for sure. But dendrohypostasis for sure. I have 15 of these things. I don't remember how many I need. Also, this boss for Kuki, I don't remember ever fighting it, so we might do that too. But we'll see. We'll probably do some domains and go from there. But let me mute this, bring up the BGM, go over here. Alright. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Apologies, I was pretty sleepy, but it was a really crazy quest, so I'm really excited that we got to finally do that. I did not know what to expect, but it definitely wasn't that. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys take advantage and get those free Primo gems too. Thank you for today's stream. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. If anybody is here that is not already subscribed and you enjoyed today's stream, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It's free to do so and help support me. You can follow all my other socials at Jackalaka01 over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky. I have one of those as well. So I post updates and game clips and stuff like that if you're interested in following along. We do have a Discord server if you guys are not already a part of it. It is 18 plus. You just gotta agree to the rules to gain access to the server. Lots of Genshin talk in there. Lots of other stuff going on if you guys are interested in joining. And channel members, I will see you guys tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. EST for some more Genshin Impact. But other than that, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and all weekend. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!